Alrighty, y'all. This overdue episode. It is Thursday, June the 26th. I just got back from a long hot day at the DMV, and man, did I missed some good shit. No, I cannot. I cannot. I had a day at the DMV. There was so much coming. Look, I just had to make it an episode. I couldn't even make it into post because there's just too much. So thank you for the well wishes. We're going to have to go back. She didn't make it this time. It was her first test. So very minor mistakes, but we are going to have to go back. That's okay. She'll be all right. But now, darling, I came back and I saw the White House offering daddy shirts. And I'm like, what in fresh hell did I miss? Now that everything's failing and the rest of the world is laughing at us, laughing at the fact that our people over here are going, yeah, we should call him daddy. We should make it official. All right, y'all ready to rein them in yet? Remember, I've been saying it all this time, like rein them in. There's no bottom to people like that. They don't have personalities or identities or brain cells left rolling around in there. Whatever they are told to chew, they're going to chew and swallow. Okay, so stop expecting them to hit a bottom, to hit a point where they're, no, they are wearing shirts of another man, okay, calling themselves alphas, and then he's daddy. All right, and they want to make that some sort of law or regularity. Okay, you going to get up yet and stop them or what? Like, how far does this have to go before some of y'all are willing to stand up? Okay, and when I say some of y'all know who I'm talking to. Y'all know the ones I'm talking to. If I'm not talking to you, then it didn't hit you some kind of way. If you heard me say that and you want to run into my comments to go, hey, were you talking to me? How dare you include me with them? Then, I mean, I wasn't, but if the shoe fits, you're identifying yourself. Have you watched the poop ship on Netflix? That's us right now. We are the USS Needs a Flush, okay, Americana, and we got nothing but red hats on the poop deck going, I voted for this. I like my cruise ships like I like my country full of shit. You triggered, libs. You triggered I love rolling in my own filth because daddy said so. Yeah, snowflake. Like, oh my gosh, you just rolling around in poop water talking about, or am I triggered? So in addition to this loser selling daddy t-shirts to make himself feel better in the midst of everything falling apart, low poll numbers, his shitty birthday bloat that we wasted money on, how the No Kings protest dwarfed his little stupid birthday party so badly that he tried to start an actual war and then solve it. And of course, like I said, all he did was take a plate of food, dump it on the floor, hide it under the rug, and then go, give me a prize. Give me a prize. And a whole bunch of the white Christian nationalists are going to go, yeah, give daddy a prize. It's not idolatry to worship a man or a flag. This is fine. Texas Jeebus loves it. And y'all, again, you gonna rein them in yet? Listen to me. They went ahead. We've got the Byrd Bath. Okay, that's the budget. Going through the Byrd Bath in the Senate, and darling, they are losing their little kingly provisions. Okay, the little Medicaid stuff that the Republicans are just dying to take away from people, which is interesting when you look at how badly they want to take this stuff away. They're like, yeah, we got to. Lindsay Graham's like, they'll get over it. They don't need health. They'll all just die. It's fine. Now, these people are like 100 years old. They can't walk. Lindsey Graham can't even walk. They have to wheel him in. That dude is held together with spit and a prayer talking about take away their health care. They'll get over it. Okay, again, y'all ready to go ahead and wheel this in? Are you going to let the wheelchair brigade, the bad wheelchair brigade, we got them trying to take healthcare away. Meanwhile, you had people in wheelchairs getting arrested by those same brave officers that are taking breastfeeding moms and, Canadian citizens now, United States citizens. Basically, everyone except gang members and criminals are taking everyone because these brave people with their rifles are scared. Did you see how they called the popo on some ICE chasers, some people that were following them around? They were there in full gear and rifles calling the popo on the people following, talking about, we're scared. We don't feel safe. There's a car full of unarmed men following us. They're brave my ass. And that taxpayer dollars. LA is going broke almost entirely because of the LA force being out there working with the bad guys. And I mean, again, like, Excuse me, Mayor. Excuse me, Governor. I understand you got a court case, but in the meantime, you still got the LAPD on the streets fucking with the people. What's going on with that? Did you hear that a Canadian person passed away in detention? So we have children passing away. We have persons from other countries passing away. We have all kinds of humanitarian crimes against humanity. The lawsuits that are going to be coming when this is done. Again, I'm going to ask you, y'all ready yet? Because this is getting expensive, not just here, but on the back end. Thousands of people have been affected by this, and you know every single one of them are going to fucking sue this country. And they should get whatever they can. Okay? So you want to talk about fraud and overspend and all right. Look, Rittenhouse. They have got Rittenhouse on the campaign trail again, looking to fundraise more money. So again, I just want you to pay attention to their murderers, all right, versus anyone else. One of them killed somebody. There was an assassin, you know what, of our lawmakers that's not even in the news. They don't even want to talk about it. It was one of theirs. You want to know what they're doing instead? They're calling for more Democratic heads. They want the death penalty for the Democrats who leaked the plans that weren't given to us. Okay, and somehow we leaked it when okay. We need to deport Mom Donnie. We need to have the death penalty for Democrat. Are you guys done yet? Because they're not joking. They are not playing. These people will absolutely cheer to watch their political oppositions be taken out. That is their culture. And for some reason, some of y'all are still going like, how bad can it get? Are they really? Yes, they are the trash people. They are the trash people. I live next to some. I live around some. And they are not the majority in my town, but they're the very loud, annoying, trashy, gaudy, stinky, low-class minority. All right? And it's getting smaller and smaller by the day, which is why they're getting louder and louder. Like I said, I live next to a bunch of white Christian nationalists. And on Juneteenth, they made their house look like the SS Plantation, looks like the antebellum. It has shipwrecked into the neighborhood. And you want to know what the HOA sent me? HOA sent me a notice for a purple yard light. That's a holiday light that they want changed white. They want whites only in the Villa Avanti section of Temecula. White. I've had those lights for years, and I changed them with the seasons. I changed them with they go red, blue, purple, or whatever. But you know what? It's because they're trying to make it extra whites only this block for the 4th of July, and they're trying to go ahead and let Plantation House shine, and that's okay. I can make the lights white. You still ain't changing this right here, bitch. Neither the fact that I'm on the corner and I know it makes you mad. The trade deficit, the trade Liberation Day backfired. Okay, it backfired. We are in a deficit. We are importing more than we are exporting because nobody wants to pay extra for our shit. So there's another loss for daddy. Okay, for daddy. And it's interesting because our NATO chief was just over there talking about how he secured 2% tariffs. And that's why he deserves to be called daddy and he deserves the praise. And doesn't it roll out today that actually, that shit backfired too. But here, what is important though is that these people are normalizing, calling for the death of anyone who isn't them. And that is the takeaway that I want people paying attention to. They are normalizing, calling for the death of anyone they don't like. If you're a protester using your free speech about something they don't like, if you're using your free speech and it's not for their profit king, well, they're going to hit you with a car, and that's okay. Okay, and these are the Christians. These are the Christians who can't wait to, in the name of Jesus, they can't wait to run you over. Okay, if their plans go stinky and it comes out, well, they want the heads of Democrats. Name some Democrats that they can give the death penalty to. Okay, like I said, they're putting Rittenhouse on the fundraising trail again. Remember how Zimmerman, he also goes fundraising every so often. Casey Anthony out there living her very best life. In fact, whenever a white criminal, white murderer gets released, a special comes out so that you feel bad for them before they get released back into society. Meanwhile, Carmelo Anthony is about to get the book thrown at him for defending himself when two kids attacked him. Okay, that's what we have to live with on a regular basis, and we now have those very same people applying that mentality to anyone who isn't like them, even politically. Okay, so it's beyond color, it's beyond gender or orientation. It is now, is that a Democrat? I should be able to hit him with a car. Is that a Democrat that won an election? We should be able to deport him and or take their head. hang them, do all kind. They want to get creative with it too. The Crusades was them. Don't forget, if it's cruel and unusual, it's them. If it's gnarly and trashy, it's them. That is what they're about, and there is no bottom. Now, I'm not talking about the personal faith people. I'm talking about the sheeple steeple people. I'm talking about the asshats like my neighbors. And I'm just saying, how long are you going to let them go on before you realize no one is safe but them, and even they are going to get culled? So, TikTok.